What's going on, traders? So this video is going to be a recap of NIO and Tesla. We're going to be looking at their charts, taking a look at where they might be headed in July of 2021, and also going over some news that's come out recently that is impactful to the EV market in general. But first off, this channel is all about helping day traders become more consistent and more profitable in the stock market. So if you love free regular tips and tricks on how to do just that, please consider subscribing to the channel and hitting those alerts. It really helps me out. So first off, let's take a look at NIO real quick. Now, a lot of you know if you trade EV that NIO and other EV stocks had a very red day this past Thursday. Let's pull up the chart. This is this trading session right here. We fortunately did very well on this trading session. We were holding NIO since $39 and we sold everything at market open, 750 shares, and we bought back the dips all throughout the day and were profitable all throughout the day. Something I think we were up over $3,000 on Thursday on NIO, and it was a very fun trading session. Now, why did they sell off? Because their earnings report or their deliveries report was actually really good. It showed year-over-year growth of 100%. So why would a company sell off after that? Well, if you trade EV regularly or if you trade NIO regularly, you know that historically their year-over-year growth has been around 300%. So while 100% is very good, it's much less than 300%. So it just kind of shows that growth is slowing down a little bit. That's the main reason why we sold off on Thursday. And there's other news out as well, such as the EV company XPeng, ticker symbol XPEV. They also released their earnings report the same time NIO did. Now, they're also a Chinese electric vehicle company, and their year-over-year revenue growth was over 400%. So what we have here is NIO, a large cap Chinese EV company, the biggest Chinese EV company that is having slower year-over-year growth, and other companies coming in and growing faster, eating up their market share. So traders are asking themselves, do I want to hold the most valuable Chinese EV company when there's others coming up, eating up their market share at a faster rate than NIO is? So that's exactly why I sold at the bell on Thursday to take some profits. And but we are still very bullish on NIO overall. Other news that came out recently, the CEO of Ford came out and pointed out how Tesla's market share is also slowing down in North America due to Ford and GM. And I think they used to own like 90% of the EV market or something like that in North America, and now they're only owning 50%. So we have the largest largest electric vehicle company in the world, actually the most valuable car company in the entire world, Tesla. This is their 1-year chart, and they are the largest car company in the whole world. And here we have their market share slowing down. We finally have competition. For so many years, they were the only ones in the game, and that is part of why they are trading at such a high multiple. Finally, there's competition, and you can see here recently, this price action is not very bullish. We are trying to reach towards 700 for weeks, just hit 700 on the money, and then sold off extremely hard after that. So although we're in some kind of a bull run here, this price action does not look very healthy at all. It looks fairly weak in my opinion. So we sold all of our Tesla shares around 685 a couple months ago, this mark here on the chart, and we haven't bought it back since. And we probably won't buy it back, to be honest with you, because there's other EV companies that are growing in North America now, and others who are looking to come to North America, and Tesla is slowing down with their market share growth. So, and also their year-over-year growth because of that. So personally, I just don't want to hold the most profitable or the most valuable car company in the world while they're simultaneously losing market share. Not something I'm interested in doing. So the way that I'm going to trade it moving forward is going to be on long-term support. So for example, we'll take swing trades off of our 50-day. We'll take swing trades off of our 200-day on the 1-year chart. Also some support here around 620 and some support here around what is this, 570. And we'll just take short-term swing opportunities off of that. Now, this news doesn't mean by any means that Tesla and NIO are going to crash. They're still going to continue to grow and be very healthy. NIO, for example, 100% year-over-year growth is fantastic. Although it's not as good as they have been doing, almost no companies grow at such a rapid pace of 100% year-over-year still. So I think that they'll still I think they'll still be a great stock to hold long term if you're interested in holding EV companies. I don't think you can go wrong with Tesla. I don't think you can go wrong with NIO. I like to swing them. I like to day trade them. So I'm not looking to hold them long term right now. I do think that NIO just has more opportunity for some really big catalysts, such as expanding into other countries. They're also becoming just a more popular stock in general, much more talked about stock, especially in the meme world. So when these catalysts come out, they could offer some really nice gains, but I think it's going to be a very long time before NIO hits $100. If it gets anywhere near $70 or $80, I'll definitely be done with it. The reason for that is, which is important to understand, is that Tesla, XPEV, and NIO all trade at similar multiples. They all trade around 13 to 14 times their 2021 EV sales. And they do, because of that, they do move in some type of a correlation with each other. So if news is coming out that's very bearish on Tesla, such as competition, slowing down in market share, then that pressure is going to put pressure on NIO as well. And I think that they will continue to always trade at a similar multiple. But if you look at companies like Ford and GM, they are only trading at like 1 to 2 times their 2021 sales. So their EV sales. So when it comes to correlating with Tesla and them, Tesla is trading at like 7 times their EV sales compared to GM and Ford, who are growing rapidly. So they're definitely still great stocks to hold long term. Even though their sales are slowing down, they're still growing at a very rapid pace. The EV market overall has a ton of room to grow still, as North America and especially China continue to adopt and inflate electric vehicles in the market. So definitely can't go wrong holding them long term. However, personally, I wouldn't expect there to be any large extended bull runs anytime soon, because for years and years and years, Tesla was the only one in the game. There was nothing standing in their way of their stock just continuing to explode. And now here we are finally with all kinds of competition and the numbers showing their market share finally starting to slow down. And they still are, even with that, considered the most valuable car company in the world while simultaneously losing market share. So I would look at Tesla for some play swing trades off of it, off of long-term support. And NIO, I'm probably going to buy back my NIO shares here soon and hold them, hoping that we can get somewhere close to $70, at which point I'll be done with it. But I'll also do exactly what I did on Thursday, which is trade the daily price action as well. You can see here I sold everything at market open and then bought back the bounce opportunities all throughout the day, taking all green trades on it, closing the day over $3,000. And so we are when you're more in tune with the stock's price action, we've been trading NIO very well. I'll continue to look for day trade opportunities on it, and I think I might swing trade on it as well. If NIO gets anywhere near the $39 to $40 level, I'll definitely go with a much larger position because of that. That is a long-term resistance for them that I'm pretty sure will easily turn into support. This is the 1-year chart. You can see that we tested the $42 area for months and got rejected. Finally, bulls were able to eat up a lot of these shares down in this area here around low 30s, and let this stock finally take off. The EV market became more cyclical, so that helped out a lot in this bull run as well. But you do see all the time when you trade range bound like this for months and you continually get rejected in a similar area, it's more than likely you can turn around to test that same area, and it's likely that area will flip from resistance to support. So if we get anywhere near $40, I'll definitely do a much larger position size in NIO for a short-term swing trade. So I hope this video was helpful for you. If you found it helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel and hitting those alerts. Maybe another video that I do could be just as helpful for you. And also, please leave a comment in the comment section and let me know if there's something that I missed. Maybe there's some information that can help me out as well. But all in all, I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in a future video as well. Take care.